What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today is another busy day. We got to finish up this 2 series. Got to get the tree out of here. Well, I got to move it because I got work coming in. Got a 750 coming in for an oil change and an engine light diag. And there's supposed to be a 535 coming in. So anyways, come hang out with me today and see how much we can get done. Be able to go to the 36 volt system once I get there. So it's not the ones that are like 750 lumens, but really, because then you need more. But anyways, I digress. I'm gonna fire up the tractor here. Oh, you guys are all crooked. I can see it way over there. All right, so move that 2 series out for right now. We're 6 minutes late on customer that's supposed to be here, and they're not. 535 is supposed to be here, but it's not. This is the day in the life of owning a shop. But something I wanted to let you guys know what this channel is really all about. More for, it's, you know, kind of for me, but I don't know, just somebody to talk to. Those that have commented already, I appreciate it. Helps me know what I'm doing right and wrong, as far as, you know, you guys have questions or whatever. But I really, you know, I was like hesitant about doing a YouTube page, channel, whatever you want to call it, because I just thought it was stupid. I always thought it was stupid, and I was like, this is dumb. Like, why would I do it? And it's just kind of become one of those things for me. Like, now I'm kind of glad I did it, because now I have you guys to talk to. Because being out here by myself, it gets a little lonely sometimes, to be honest. But it allows me to kind of like think through a lot of my stuff. And now that I'm recording, I can look back and go, oh man, like oh, did I do that, or anything? Did I forget to do something, or did I do something and I thought I didn't do it? Between that and there's a bigger reason behind all of it. I told you guys yesterday I saw a buddy of mine from high school. The last time I saw him was 2 years ago at my buddy's funeral. My buddy Brad, he was the reason. He was what's here? 5 series. And 5 series. Anyways, he was the real reason I started this, because he was after me for a long time. You should do a YouTube. You should do a YouTube. So this one's for you, Brad. And you're probably wondering what's prompting me telling you guys this. There's a YouTube channel I watch, Skiff Guy, Anthony. If you see this, man, I really do appreciate it. If you could comment, that'd be super cool. I've been watching him from the beginning. Dude just started making videos for himself, for his family, and posting them. And like, at first, it was kind of one of those things. It was kind of a funny thing I liked watching, but he messes. Excuse me. We got more cars. He messes with a lot of the same things I mess with, well, boat-wise. So I like watching his stuff. He's, I don't know, he's good to watch. So just like that, people start to show up. And let me show you, because the parking lot is full out here. But anyways, so what I was saying about Skiff Guy, he's been doing it, and I like watching his stuff. But yeah, yesterday he had a video or 2 days ago, a guy brought him a boat, and that boat was his kid's uncle, and it had a lot of sentimental value to them. And they have a saying that was like, do it for Brandon, right? So I kind of like that. I'm not trying to copy nobody. I ain't trying to copy nobody, but I just feel like for me, it's like, man, I get that. Like, I feel like the YouTube channel I'm doing it for myself, but I'm doing it for Brad because it was his idea. And he was here every day. And unfortunately he did pass 2 years ago. And he was one of my best friends from high school. So it was, I don't know if it was him or like that just got me going. But I know God gave me the strength to do it because I've done a lot of things in my life, and the list is long. Growing up, I DJ'd, and you're like, what? Yeah, I DJ'd. I used to race mountain bikes professionally. Actually have a national title. No big deal. I don't really, it's my old me, but still have mountain bikes. But anyways, I played hockey. I did all kinds of sports, and just all kinds of different things. And, Brad was always there supporting me with a lot of stuff. And so it's always important to just take a minute and thank your homies, It's kind of how I think Skiff Guy would say it. You got to thank the homies, because without the homies, it's tough. And when I ran into my buddy from high school yesterday, it brought back some memories for sure. Because like I said, I saw him at my buddy Brad's funeral, and and so he actually, not only did I see him at the store, then he actually called me, and we had a good little conversation. So, I don't know if he'll ever see this video, but if he ever does, he knows who he is, and I don't need to say his name or nothing. But it's cool that he reached out. And maybe I should have done it, but I'm gonna be honest. I lost a lot of phone numbers over the years. I couldn't believe he actually had my number, to be honest, because we actually had a little bit of a falling out after high school. You get caught up in things, we all do dumb stuff, and but anyways, turns out we both really like hunting. So, I don't know. So I'd like to take him on a hunt with me sometime. And I mean, just kind of go out together, catch up, but anyways, let's get back to work. Enough of the sad sob story stuff. But, this car's in for inspection. If you're wondering what I'm writing stuff down, Pennsylvania, you gotta have good tires, gotta have good brakes, gotta check everything, make sure nothing's falling off as far as suspension wise. This car has 71,000 miles. I forget what it is, 71 something. Well, it turns out I wasn't recording it. I had a whole big spiel going on. But anyways, this X5, the guy that owns it, I'd buy a car from him any day of the week. He takes care of his stuff. And that's the kind of person you want to buy a car from. Any little noise, he's like, get it fixed, right? And it's not that he has endless money. He just takes care of his stuff, right? And when he was looking for another vehicle, he asks me, hey, what should I get? What shouldn't I get? He actually had you guys never saw that car, but my X5 diesel. I know you might have saw it because I was trying to fix the oil leak in that. That was my old X5. I bought from him, and he just took such good care of it, and that's why I bought it. I bought it because I knew it was going to be good to go, and it was. I mean, there was a couple little things, the oil leak, which, weird thing is, it never leaked oil when he got it. It only started leaking oil when I got it. So I didn't do anything to it. He drove it more than I did. So that was the crazy part. But anyways, we're gonna get this thing up for inspection. It's ready to go. Then, ooh, the mail just came. What did they drop off? Anyways, sorry. We're gonna get this thing up for inspection. We're gonna pull the 535 in, do the oil change, rotate the tires, send that out. Then we're gonna pull the 7 Series in because that guy needs an oil change. I guess the check engine light's on, and but they don't really need it right away. I guess the guy that owns it, he's away. He's a snowbird, so I'm jealous because he's in Florida enjoying the warm weather, and I'm here freezing my butt off, wearing a stinking beanie, nose running, drives me nuts. Let's get back to work. Let's get this stuff cranked out because I got to get this thing tore down. I got to figure out how I'm going to tear it down by myself, get it loaded on my trailer, get it over to the church, get it inside the church, without a tractor. It's going to take multiple people and ripping the carpet up and all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be a fun day. Let's keep going. All right, guys, got that car dropped off. This is the boat I was telling you guys about yesterday. If anybody's interested, let me know. Got the black Max on the back. Ooh, pow. Come on. Try not to get covered in oil. There it is. Got it. Okay. Time to rotate some tires or wheels. Topping off all the tires. Back gets 39. The fronts get 35. Which don't take much in the front because they came from the back, and the backs needed more because they came from the front. But anyways. All right, got the coolant topped off, washer fluid topped off. Now onto the oil. Gonna grab my fancy dancy thing. I gotta wipe it down. Or no, we don't. Can't add the oil. We gotta take the oil filter out first. Grab that cart, or the drain pan. Drain pan. Grab some tools. Fancy tool. Take the cap off. This is probably gonna make a mess because almost every single one of these they do, and I hate it because something in the caps fall apart, and the middle comes out, and then it's just a nightmare, absolute nightmare. This one didn't do it this time. All right, new filters in, new O-rings. Grab some oil, put some oil in it. It looks like the valve cover's starting to leak. We'll notify the customer and then let them know the oil pan's leaking too. All right, we got to do an oil change. I think this has staggered wheels, so we might have to flip them side to side. I don't know, I got to look at it. If they're not staggered, we'll do a rotation. And then we got to figure out why the check engine light's on, which it had not a lean code, but a fuel trim code, which is pointing towards probably a vacuum leak, which means we're going to probably have to smoke test this thing, but I don't even know where to do it because it's got two of everything. It's a stinking twin turbo V8. So, I don't know. This is the first. I don't normally work on these. This is normally this is a no-go for me. But let's see if we can figure it out. Whew. It's black. A little bit different. I'm not used to doing these 7 series, so it uses like Torx. I had to order this stuff in because I don't carry it. So we're using a different brand filter. Uh-oh. I wonder if they changed it to give you both options. So I feel like I'm about to make a crazy mess. Because I think with this being an early rendition, they redesigned the oil cap so that you don't get covered in oil. And it would have had a drain in the center. And yep, this is exactly what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get covered in oil. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh yeah. Got a new O-ring to go on this. Gonna actually, because I laid that. A little bit of brake clean never hurt nobody. I don't know if you guys can see this, but you know how I was saying earlier about the filters getting stuck? Well, here's one. This one's stuck on here. This is a new customer for me. He's been here one other time. And it was crazy because he had just had it at the dealership and they fixed it, quote unquote fixed it, and then it came here for the same exact issue, and I put a new pump on it. The air ride wasn't working. The air pump wasn't kicking on, so the rear air ride wouldn't go up, and like it wouldn't kick on and on. It was definitely toast. I even tried to put power straight to the pump, wouldn't turn on. And he's like, I just had it at BMW and they just replaced that part. It was $2,000. And I'm like, well, you should take it back there and tell them to put a new one in it because it's a potato. And he was like, nah, I don't want to deal with them. Just put a new one in it. And I was like, okay. But it's been working just fine, so. Did the dealership really do what they said they did? It's hard to say. It's really hard to say because, I don't know, a lot of dealerships anymore, it's hard to trust. Okay, I need to activate the well, I gotta deactivate, I guess, the service mode, whatever. But I just basically have to fill the rear bags. But you have to hang the suspension, it says, and then it will then fill, and then you can start it up and do whatever. But all right, so I was poking around in here, and I found my problem right there. Huge vacuum leak right there. I didn't even have to get the thing out, but I'm gonna have to look that up to see what the heck that thing's called. Need to figure out a way to lay this down without killing myself. Yesterday I used the chain. Guess we could use the chain again. That might be our best bet here. Oh gosh, don't do that. I almost dropped the log on my head, so yeah, now I'm going to attempt to lay it down. I'm just gonna video this for my safety and yours. Don't try this at home. Tilt over, like that, like that. Okay. All right, so now we can pull this leg off. And then we can pull this one off. And the log, let's see what we can find. All right, let's see what we can find here at Tractor Supply. All right, so I got it up so far. Let's see, we keep going. Nope, I knew it. It's gonna get stuck. Let's see. I can't believe that worked. Whoa, slicker than snot up here. Bring it all the way up. Cool. All right, just gotta strap it down now. All right, guys. I'm gonna call it a wrap for today. I don't know what's going on. I'm losing my voice, and I'm feeling worse and worse as it goes. But we got a pile of stuff done today. We got a car inspected. We did an oil change on another car. We did, what else did we do? Oh, diagged another car and did an oil change on that car. As well as finished up the tree that I took over the church. It is in place, as you can see in the, actually I'll show you guys here. So that's me saddle hunting in the middle of a church sanctuary. So there you go. The guy who's doing it, he's doing it's a 2-day event. He's gonna be, I guess, talking about it. So he also hunts from a saddle. So anyways, like I said, I apologize. My voice, I'm losing it. I don't know what happened. So, but tomorrow we're gonna get the E30 back in here. We're gonna, I think, basically wrap that car up. Tomorrow, if we can, we got to do an alignment. We got the headlights to go in it. We're going to do some HIDs. And we got to look at a door lock. We got to put in the power lock, keyless entry. So bunch of stuff to do tomorrow yet. Friday's going to be a kind of a cleanup and get ready for the Sportsman's Banquet for this weekend. I do have a CCA event on Saturday morning going to breakfast. So take you guys along for that. Anyways, I'm gonna jump out of here, head up to the house here, and like I said, thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.